So, yes, people, welcome to the Connect Free podcast. Here with myself, John,
Your boy S.
and,
Eddie as well.
and today we're joined by a very special guest. I'm gonna let him just introduce himself.
Yo, it's Uche in the building still.
Yes,
Eddie.
So yeah, man. So we got in touch with you today because obviously we thought we were like a credible guest in it, special. Because obviously we do all special guests only.
Know
So,
the vibes.
I'll be real, yeah. You see with the guest thing, we gotta introduce you properly in it. So the question when I ask you, yeah, the first question for every guest, you got a girlfriend?
What?
We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it.
Hey, bro.
No comment.
So as you can
Someone's
see,
getting in trouble later.
someone right
I'm
now
gonna get-
watching the TV like this.
Someone's getting.
I'm getting 5 phone calls, 6 texts, 2 FaceTime calls.
No, but that's just a light-hearted joke, obviously. So I want to touch on like a serious subject today, more than one serious subject kind of thing. Gonna take off from here, lads.
These lads keep talking, bro.
No, literally, because obviously
There's a bunch of serious things.
there's a bunch of serious things like this life. First of all, what I want to touch on first of all, yeah, is obviously big up England, innit? And Bukayo Saka, Rashford, Sancho, they suffered racist abuse and that, and it's not. Why are you laughing, bro?
This guy.
It's not a light-hearted matter. You feel me? Like football's one thing, but then racism is another thing. Like that's a mad thing.
Different thing.
I wanted to ask, like, have you experienced racism in this country? Like, because
Oh,
people always say this country ain't racist, but for me, I think it's a mad thing.
Bro, I used to work in Millwall. That's all I have to say to you.
Swear.
Yeah, so I was
The
front
fans,
line.
innit?
Yeah, the fans are mad. Like, I can't lie to you, the fans are mad. When they win, they're good, but if they're not winning, brother, you better run. You get me? So, but yeah, I've experienced some crazy experience, and everyone knows about the Millwall brick.
Yeah.
So that thing's strong, bro. Like, I've seen it break glass. So, bro, it's just literally newspaper, bro, folded, and it's mad flipping hard. I've seen it break glass. I've seen it break someone's jaw. So yeah, it's mad.
I can't lie, at times, I find it hard. No, I find it hard because obviously there's racism in it. Like, everyone has their different
100%,
experiences,
yeah.
but I don't feel like mine's been as bad as people have made theirs out to be.
Same.
You get me? Like, it's not like I walk around and it's like, oh shit, like, what are you gonna do?
Don't say it, bro.
You get, like, you see after the England game, it was like one back home. Like, for me, it
Who's
was
everyone? It was Gary you telling me to go home. Like,
no, but it was never that thing. Like,
Yeah,
I've always said, like, things are bad in it, but I feel like for me, especially living in the UK, I've never seen it to be as bad as other places.
Facts.
You get me? Like, I feel like not to discredit people's experiences, but I feel like when you look at other nations and what they go through, like,
definitely.
ours is definitely like the least of the worst.
I
If
feel
that
like
makes sense.
with my personal experience, yeah, growing up, I feel like because I'm such a sociable like person, yeah, like the fact that I can make friends with anyone pretty much, I haven't really experienced that racism, or if I haven't taken it in because like I'm a sociable person. I take a lot of things lightheartedly, so I wouldn't say racism is something that I've experienced. I'd say especially in the UK, innit? So like I think it was last month that I flew out. I experienced racism. Yeah, bro.
Flipping hell.
How?
It was just the police. Like,
Okay.
it was the police seeing what a couple black guys just enjoying themselves. You know, like actually just having a good time in it. But black guys can't have a good time in Spain. Right? I'm joking, but yeah, that's the only time I've actually ever experienced racism in the UK. Police are calm. I've stepped.
I wouldn't
Like,
say that.
no, alright, cool. To me, in my personal experience, police are calm in it. They don't stop me. They don't really see me to stop me. And you've seen me. I've approached them. I'm like, yo, how's your day going? How's the shift going? Like, I've just randomly bust convo with police. Like, so I wouldn't say racism is something that's experienced, but I definitely understand that in the background it is going on. But
With the police thing, I don't think the police. I don't know. The police system isn't racist. They employ racist people.
okay,
And anyone can be racist, bro. Like, a black person can be racist. But for me, I'm not saying they have like a criteria of you got to hate black people to join the police force, but I definitely feel like they have like values in it. British core values, bro.
Yeah.
Values are like, you see a black man with hood up, he's onto something. That's where it comes from, innit?
But then again,
How
it's
can you
like
call that British values?
but
It's
then
British values, bro.
How can you say you see a black guy for that you have to stop him? How can you
No.
call that British values?
Not British values,
No,
but
but
it's
bro,
a mentality, innit?
Like literally, like even the other day, like I came in wearing, like came to a place and a couple friends and that, and we were wearing like tracksuits and that. They're like, yeah, you can't come here. We don't want you going to the toilet. If you're going to the toilet, we have to monitor you and that. I'm thinking, like, what's that? And then I clocked.
That's wild.
Like one of the men was like to me, the reason why they're saying that because they think you're here to deal in it, and I was thinking, bro, see, we're actually here to run up the bill. Like we're here to sponsor your business. Like COVID's been hard for everyone. You feel me? And they're telling us like you have to be supervised to go to the toilet, and literally that's what they did to us. You know, they actually told us, okay, cool. We had to like signal one of them saying, "Going to the toilet." They watched us go in. Sometimes they'll even tell everyone to come out and then let us go in by ourselves. Like, bro,
that's crazy.
Mad
bro.
weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you know, like you just move on to these places. You just mark these places. Don't go back to them, and like, you lose a customer. Really and truly.
Therefore,
I think
they're lost.
the thing with racism, I want to say is like one bad experience can shape a whole police officer's mindset, innit? So like he's dealt with our uncles from the past that might have come with a bit more vim in it. So he's thinking, young generation are going to be on a revenge thing, like a vengeance thing.
Yeah, I can understand that, but for me, it's like one thing that I find quite annoying, especially with our community, is accountability. So it's like, for instance, there's a lot, not a lot, but I'll say there's some, especially our age in terms of black boys that love to provoke the police and never take accountability. For instance, and I'm not saying like any retaliation is justifiable, but then again, you have to look yourself in the mirror sometimes and be like, did you conduct yourself in the best way possible?
That's what I think a lot of the time, because like you see when you see these mix-ups with the police, like let's say someone's driving, I'm not even gonna say anyone's name in it. Someone's driving, they've been pulled. Yeah. The police have approached their window. Cameras out, bro. Yeah. Oh yeah. I want to record as well, bro. Yeah. You're recording me. Like, why are you making a scene? Like, if that's happened to me, I'm saying, hello, officer. How can I help? Like, you get it? And it's, bro, they're normal people, bro. It's the way you come at them. That's how they're gonna come at you.
But that's the problem, though, because they're in control of essentially crime and essentially the streets. But why should I, as a citizen, control your reaction? It should be you controlling my reaction, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you're
accountability,
if you're angry at them from the jump, what do you expect them to do?
You know that they've got a perception in their head.
So but that's your perception.
No, but we know this though, man.
No.
When an officer approaches you because he wants you to get a reaction out of you, bro. He wants to get a reaction out of you.
So then again, you're knowing it from the jump. So then again, it's like you're aware
judging them
of what the situation can possibly lead to.
Yeah.
So why have you allowed yourself to be in that situation from the get-go? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No, you can't. It's not really your fault.
I heard they're in a higher position of authority. Therefore, they're the one that's kind of responsible for how the situation plays out.
Yeah.
I hear that. But then again, that's what I'm talking about, accountability. Like, it's them ones like, for me, I would teach my son, like, for instance, I'm sorry to say, like, this might come around in a bad way, but if my son were to get in trouble with the police, this and that, like, and let's say, I don't know, I see a video of my son getting dragged by the police, this and that, and it's going viral, this and that. I'm asking my son, like, what did you do? Some people will go around saying, "No, you shouldn't have done my son." Like, I'm gonna have to question, like, because I'll be so real. There's so many times I've seen videos of like little snippets of a black boy getting pulled by the police, but then he was
more to the story.
He was there's two sides of the three sides of the story. His side, the police side, and the truth
behind the camera as well.
So it's like, yeah.
I just think accountability, as you said as well, and just being. I just said, bro, just be normal, innit? Like, for me, when police ever approach me, it's just a normal, like, hello, officer, are you good? How's your shift been? You ate a couple of donuts? Move on your day, like, don't give them time of the day.
Do you get it?
And that's dead. And I think I learned that from young, because when I was first approached, like, maybe year 9, on my bike, riding to my bike, open my garage, they were angry at me, like, yo, where do you get the bike from? I'm like, my house is there. Call my dad, came downstairs, patterned it, everything is cool. And from then, I realised these guys are calm people. Just don't give them a reaction.
I feel like, as you said as well earlier, like one bad experience can shape it for them. Sometimes maybe that they can have a bad day.
Bad day.
Wife, missus is stressing them out yard and that, bro. They're taking it to.
They're actual
normal
just
people.
normal people,
Normal
bro.
people. Normal
Like
people.
if you actually deep, they're normal people going through stuff and like especially like you need to understand their front line. You know, like some of them, it's a routine stop and check, and then it turns into them almost like getting into a brawl. They're almost losing their life. Like you see police officers I've seen a police officer get his arm chopped off, bro.
That's mad.
From just a stop and search, innit? Obviously, like I
Deep
know
it,
man
man.
don't like go jail on that, but bro, like he never knew he was gonna lose his arm today.
Deep it. Man just left his house, bro. He was just doing his job. Man's come home with no arm. Like,
Aye.
with no arm. Oh my
That's
days.
mad. It's actually mad.
No, that's nuts. Like,
Hey, the police, I like the way they I think they're just a bit different, but you gotta understand them as well, innit, man. They're normal people, but
actually,
I've got no issue with the police, innit.
it's not like when people say they've got a problem with the police. Yeah, who's actually the police? Because I swear it's just the uniform.
True.
On a normal day, out of uniform, you just walk past them.
True. It's so true.
It's a uniform, but
So
I feel like the uniform
Your
gives them
problem's against
power,
the uniform.
because the uniform gives them power, though.
But the uniform doesn't come with skin color.
No, but it comes with power.
True, but I feel like people see their uniform as, especially black people, just see when we say police, we just say white. We just automatically think
A
that
white man.
you get
White
it.
man in his 40s, bro.
Yeah.
You get me? It's
Sometimes
like
the blacks are just as bad as them. The black police officers are just as bad
Bro,
as them.
sometimes the black ones are the
the
ones you
it's
need
the
to be
security
scared.
guards. It's the
Oh.
uncle. Oh,
The security
it's
guards
them.
need to be scared of.
It's like no. Do you know how deep it is? It's like, for instance, I don't. Basically, imagine one time I'm working for this job. This job, but it's like I went there into the building, dressed in a tracksuit. I had my pass in it,
Oh yeah.
and then it's like they're not believing I'm working here.
But bro, you
Because
you set yourself up for that one though.
No, but it was like, for instance, cool. I'm in attraction trainers,
Yeah.
but there was another person, and I was seeing it was a hot day. So let's say it was just bottoms and a t-shirt, but another person was there in shorts, trainers, and a t-shirt.
And then they
But it
didn't
was
get
just
stopped.
right.
and
But
they
they didn't get stopped. You get me? But my man was coming like, "Oh, when did you start your job?"
You're
This and
young
that.
as well though. Like you got, not that you got a young face in it, but
Yeah.
compared to an office environment, you're young. You're in a tracksuit. You could have just grabbed anyone's badge, bro. Like in their defense, I don't know.
My
why.
face was on the badge.
Like I don't know
with
why I
my
like
name.
to support these people in it. Like yeah, they're actually in the wrong for that.
You get
but
me?
if you was in like proper office wear,
The thing is, I conducted myself in the way that I answered the question. Like, obviously, your security. So that I'm taking, okay, you need to do your checks, this and that. But it's the fact that you went the beyond to try find the downfall, to not believe me and start making calls. Like, he went over and
they swear they were making calls.
like over and beyond, like then trying to find out who my line manager is, then
Yeah,
trying to contact the line manager.
That's an experience
get
I
me?
wouldn't want to go through.
I feel like I can't, like, some uncles are coons. You get me? Like they're so into their job that they forget who they are as a person.
But this is the thing I say. Before you put on the uniform, remember you're human. Be human about it. You don't need to be
Exactly.
You don't have to overdo it with the uniform thing. Like that's why I think all police, security, everybody, because that's what they do. Like some of them put on the uniform and they're so strict. Like bro, like I feel like even some security guards will arrest their own son instead of correcting them. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
that, yeah.
That is
You get
true.
where I'm coming from? Like they take the job so seriously. Like there's no like I get like bro. Let's say okay, cool. You got little kids. They run into the store. They're nicking little sweets and stuff like that. Cool. You get that occasionally. Just instead of you making a big situation, calling police, calling their parents, bro, just tell them to drop the sweets.
Yeah.
Next time, don't do that. Like you get where I'm coming from.
I hear that,
Teach them a
I hear
lesson,
that,
bro.
yeah.
Like teach them a lesson about life and that, because you don't know
Definitely.
where your conversation can impact them and stuff like that. They could be like, remember that we did that thing that time, you know, and boss man let us off. We shouldn't do it again. Do you get where I'm coming from? And like there's some others that will be pricks and they'll call you feds and they'll tell a big situation. You go home, mum's giving you licks for a good week. And you get where I'm coming from.
That's
Like,
true, still.
like that's the thing. Like, be human about it, bro. If you understand, like they're just bored, you know, the little kids, or it's not that deep of a situation.
It's a phase, like
Do you get what I'm coming
You
from?
grow out of it, innit? You
Yeah.
grow out of it. And I think I realised that in school, especially, like teachers, they really took their shit too serious.
Ah, bro.
Like with school, and it's like, you could just tell me off in private, just give me a little warning, but you went on name and shame and.
But
then
your mum.
But I can't, like, sometimes the man them provoke teachers. Like same way you're saying, You don't know how they woke up. We sometimes forget that
They got home.
they're an actual person.
They got home as well.
Like they don't like. I remember you saying you used to sometimes think the teacher lives in the
Bro,
school.
Yeah.
primary school, I swear, up to like year 6, bro. I thought they lived in school. They were just there, like, like they had a box to sleep in. Yeah, and once it was 8 o'clock,
Marking work.
the box would open, and everything was just ready until teachers coming back with babies now. Like, how do you get a baby?
Yeah.
And I feel like back then I didn't really know about sex ed, so I was
Yeah,
so
you're
confused
naive.
as to how you're pregnant. I was so confused, like, how are you pregnant?
They come
You
secondary
was at school all day.
They come secondary. You're looking at them like you are smashing in it.
Bro, one of my friends is a teacher, innit?
Mm.
And she's like, oh yeah. Bro, she's telling me the teachers after work, bro, they're blowing zoots and that from.
Bro, but you need to remember they're
They're normal people. They're actually normal people. Like, I'm
actually
only
normal
taking
people.
it in now, like,
That's
your
facts,
job's...
though.
Huh?
I could be a teacher right now doing my thing, a podcast. You know,
Yeah,
my
do you get it?
podcast, yeah.
And then you could just go to
You got
go
Love
to
Island.
go to school.
Do you get it?
Go to school on Monday. Fam, just don't talk about it.
That's facts, you know.
Like, you understand, these people actually have their own lives. Like, you can't really define people by the job they have.
True.
Do you feel like it's hard to call out black people when they're in the wrong these days?
I feel like you can't like
Like-
they get too like wound up, like they can't accept correction.
And
Twitter.
and I feel like black people love to scream racism.
Yeah, like what?
The
It's
race
the,
card, the race card.
The race
Race
card,
card.
bro. It's this is racism.
like
Like, I've experienced it before. We're genuinely in the wrong, but because they're white, we're saying it's racism.
Yeah.
you get me?
We're saying it's
Like-
racism.
Like even my friends, like when watching the football match, my white friends, like once three of them missed, yeah, they were just like. they didn't want to. They actually.
We're not
like-
friends no more.
Like,
We're not boys no more.
like it's just mad. Like I feel like that's what I mean about accountability. Like I can't lie. Like the penalties were shit.
I'm not even gonna
No, no,
talk in
no,
it.
no. No,
I've
let's be
had
real.
this conversation for 2 weeks. Like, bro, I've been talking about this and the penalties and stuff like that. Like,
But no one's trying to hear it because
no one's trying to hear it. Number one, and number two, like you need to understand that they came on like Rashford and Sancho came on last minute of the extra time, the second half. To get one coming from.
Yeah.
So the first time of them even getting an opportunity on goal is flipping on a penalty spot to decide if we win a final.
Yeah, that's racist.
do you know what it is?
That's crazy
I
precious
think, I think even John was trying to tell me. I could understand Rashford's one, Saka's and Sancho's, they were on target, innit? So the fact that the ball wasn't struck cleanly or as hard as it should be is calm nerves. I can understand you. But Rashford one,
Hitting the post? Was it?
it wasn't just hit the post. He changed the whole format of the penalty.
Wait, I swear he went
He
Left,
went
right, up,
left,
down,
Saka on the beat.
just to hit the post. Oh
Like, I
my
was like,
days.
huh?
Yeah,
I was
he's
like,
a funny
yeah.
lad still.
And I saw people like defending him by saying he sent the keeper the wrong way. Like, fucking hell, mate. I can send the
He's
keeper the wrong way as
never
well.
he's never taken a penalty like that for the years I've seen him
Yeah,
at United.
Yeah, he was just trying to showboat.
I saw someone saying defend Rashford's done a good job. He sent the keeper the wrong way. I'm like, what are you praising now?
Bro, like, this is the thing. Like, if you look at Jorginho, he sends the keeper the wrong way all the time.
Yeah.
And bro, he puts it in. He even if his technique is like shocking or he scuffs the ball, bro, it still goes that direction. But like, you need to remember, these guys are pros. Like, that they actually get paid to do this. So
Yeah.
I don't understand why there's an issue in things.
the
But
casuals.
I do get the nerves on that because, bro, Wembley final. Italy are missing pens. Bro, the atmosphere, I don't think I could be able to, like, flipping take it myself. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
don't get me wrong, like, I've scored a couple penalties in my time. Like, I've got videos, I'll show you, man. I'm not like I'm a penalty taker, do you get me? But
the more.
bro, that type of atmosphere, I think it will get to me as well, like, just personally.
Yeah, I hate
That's what I'm saying. I think with Sancho and Saka, I can get because I can't lie because Rashford set pace. See, like when one of the man them fucks up, you're like shit, shit.
You done fucked up, fam.
No, but everyone's saying like they missed the penalties, yeah. But I saw two out of three, like they were saved. Like, it wasn't really missed.
Yeah, they were saved, didn't
That
you
they?
can't-
goalkeeper was
you-
big.
Yeah, like you can't really.
Six,
He's 6'4", bro.
6'4".
6'4", but bro, his wingspan is mad.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Yeah.
he's like, and this is the thing, you need to understand that keeper has been under Buffon since 17. Bro, you know Buffon is a penalty keeper. Like, bro, I don't think anyone's got a better record than him.
Who's the England keeper?
Pickford, didn't it?
Bro, I can't lie to you, he was moving rash. Bro, he was moving mad.
I swear Italy scored all their pens.
Nah, they scored 3.
Do you want?
4.
I haven't told you.
No, they scored 3, no?
They scored 4.
3. They scored 3.
4? 3?
Because
I don't
Jorginho
know.
missed and Thing missed as well. Belotti missed as well.
All I'm saying is, they didn't have conviction.
No, it's 4 still, yeah,
Rashford, Saka, and Sancho. Like, see Harry Kane and Maguire. You can tell they shot that
Done
like
their
they
thing,
were,
bro.
Maguire.
Done their
They
thing
shot
and walked
it.
away.
They shot it like there were 3 lions,
Bro.
2 lions.
Do you get it? Like, all this stuttering. Just hit the ball, man.
No
All
cap,
that
no
stuttering,
cap.
just hit the ball,
Now you
bro.
just look like a joke, man. Like,
you get
that
it?
was
Like,
completely
stupid.
unnecessary.
Bro, the
like.
only person I would say, like, even their run up, they didn't even have a run up, is my man, this guy, Thiago. If you see his penalty when he played, when they all
Italy,
played,
yeah.
semi-finals, bro, his thing was literally a couple steps, bow!
Sent the keeper.
Yeah,
around.
Sent the keeper straight.
Shoot with conviction.
Bro, that's the thing, bro. You need to understand, like, bro, like, there's levels to it, but, bro, you need to understand, bro, you're actually not too far from the keeper, bro. Like,
Some goals are actually massive as well.
Huge, bro.
bro, you have to smash it. Like,
Just
bro, even the
smash
keeper
it.
gets a fingertip to you. You
Close
know
your
how
eyes, bro.
That
Just as long as they don't go over, just
In
close
that
your
position,
eyes.
you have to smash
that's
it.
what you just gonna smash, man.
Smash
I
it.
just
Bro,
want to smash it.
Maguire's one broke the GoPro in the corner.
yeah.
He shut it off. He said, "Yeah, good night." He said, "Good night, bro." And like, even Maguire, he's a centre back. You think would you really take a centre back as a second penalty taker? Come on, man, that's mad. But it works.
It is what it is. We lost.
It is what it is. We lost it. Just leave it as that, innit? Like, even me, I was a bit angry when I saw the Rashford and Sancho dance on the plane and that. I was a bit angry.
I told you, fam. They took the penalties like they had the motive after the
I
game.
was like, I was thinking, you see me, I'm not the biggest England fan, innit? Ask the man them, I don't really care. The final, I cared because it was a final.
It was a final and it was in London. Like,
We got there, but towards the final, I didn't give a crap about England. I was thinking, I don't feel part of this. Like, Sterling that were doing their thing, but when they mess up now, look what happens. The racist abuse.
Yeah, bro. Sterling
Carried them, bro. Free vibes, cartel.
Carried.
Literally, man. I didn't feel part of them. And that's the thing, like, with me in England, I'll never support England again. I'll never do it again.
I don't know if you
I see her
guys.
chatting still.
Why would I though?
Huh?
There's no respect for us after we lose.
True. That they
Why
don't
would
give
you
us the same.
What are we gonna do about it?
Nothing. Don't support them again.
here
That's
goes
what I do
the
about
racism
it.
card.
Yeah.
It's not racism though, because it's not racism. It's like
So
respect,
who's
bro.
they? Don't who's they? And
The
who's
media,
us?
the media,
Who's us then?
representation by Sterling, that the black players.
So black people.
Yeah,
They don't respect us.
the media don't rate us, bro.
Sounds like the racism card.
It's not racism. It's ratings, bro. It's not racism. For
So
me,
we understand that they don't rate us, but we still want to. I feel like if it was a dying issue, yes, shout. But then I feel like
It's just a game,
People
bro.
being killed over
Yeah.
racism. How's that not a dying issue?
Racism card.
oh man,
No, but bro, they're calling people monkeys
I always-
and nigger.
I always
Bro.
feel
It's
like you
clearly
can
racism.
I
Bro.
always feel like you can do something about
What can you do about someone calling you a nigger?
calling me a nigga. Leave them.
Leave them.
Leave them.
Are you crazy? Leave them.
Yeah, see, you haven't understood, bro. You leave them, bro.
Leave them.
You leave them.
Leave them.
Way.
I mean, I get you. It
leave
will
them.
burn me as
It'll
well,
burn
but
you, but you
It's
just gotta
like
leave it.
it's like
Because that could
obviously
just
it's like
escalate into something
obviously
stupid.
we don't see eye to eye. So you do your thing
What do you
elsewhere.
mean?
Let
Don't
me
see
leave
eye
you.
to eye, bro. It's not like it's an
So,
opinion.
alright, cool. Someone calls you a nigga, what you done?
I'm fucking your shit up, bro.
See? Now
Listen, you just said.
Now you just started a
No,
fight.
no.
Now police are coming.
Because you just said.
Now
I
neighborhood.
can't lie to you. Even now, let's even like play the scenario.
Yeah.
If you do that, bro,
You're labelled as violent.
violent.
It's black people, they're always
They're
violent.
handcuffing you.
They're
You're
always making
sleeping.
noise.
I'm not
They're
hearing
the
it.
You're
ones
not going
causing
home to
trouble.
mummy's
I'm not hearing
jollof.
that,
That's
bro.
what I'm showing you. You're not going home to mummy's
Just
jollof.
said we don't see eye to eye. What don't they see eye to eye with you? Your skin color.
Bro, why do you need
Bro.
to? Why do you need to see eye to eye?
Why?
Bro?
Yeah.
No, but it's not eye to eye. It's skin color, bruv.
What?
That's not eye to eye.
Bro.
Eye to eye is an opinion about
In-
someone
in
or
that
opinion about
situ-
something.
Bro, in that situation, just walk away, man.
Wait, so someone's come to you, hit your head, and said, "You black monkey."
No,
get out
that's
of here."
That's if he
Alright, cool.
touches
Now
you.
you now
Keep it
invaded my
trash,
space.
You get it, bro.
You've
If he's
invaded my
touched
own
you-
space.
Wait, so you're saying even if he don't touch you, you're gonna just walk away from him?
Mate, you see this.
Yeah.
Once you enter, there's an issue.
Do you get it?
You can do
Then you
whatever
can
you want to
retaliate,
do
bro.
from
Self-defense,
what you want
bro.
to. If you want to be racist in your own home, who am I to say?
That's not what I said though. My
Bro, but
point
I'm
is
giving you the
racist
situ-
to your face. You said eye to eye, bro.
Yeah.
Eye to eye with
bro.
you.
I to say what you think. if he's here to hear,
Bro, it's
talking my
wording.
face.
Like, words, what's words gonna do to
Bro,
you?
exactly.
But if you've actually come and banged me,
Bottled you.
now we
flipped
can-
it out.
we can fist back.
Oi!
So we're just saying if it's contact then. So
Yeah, if it,
It was
So-
contact and then bro,
why are you letting words stir you up into
it's
having
not
a
about
fight?
stirring you up, bro.
If you're
It's
stopping me from progressing in life, or just invading, or just stopping me from doing what I need to do on a day-to-day basis to maintain a happy, successful life, then we've got an issue. However, if you're doing something just to aggravate me, provoke me, I'm calm in my own sanity. I've got a good mental, so words aren't gonna affect me like that.
Bro,
You get
it's
it.
not words, bro.
It is words. At the end of the day,
So,
it's a word.
It's
bro.
stupid. It's stupidity.
and the thing is, yeah, like you need to deep it as well. Like, bro, like if you give them the time of day, that's what they want. That's what you actually want. You can't give it to them, bro.
there you go.
You're literally saying he's called you a nigga, and you're like, yeah. Like he's singing,
Let's
yeah,
have it.
let's game on.
Let's have it.
Like,
Let's have
literally.
it.
And it's like
Like-
chess pieces, bro. He's made a move. You've seen the move. He's gone to play in his hand. And he said, "Yep, I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna, bro."
And
Because that's the thing.
In that
I will
situation
never
as
leave a
well.
man alone.
In that situation as well, you just said you'll fuck up his shit. You'll be
Bro.
looking like the dominating party, and then people are going to label you as the one that started it.
But that's not the case, though, fam.
Okay,
That
answer
isn't the
this.
case, bro.
Answer this for me.
Yeah.
If a woman now comes to you, starts calling you all type of names, that's what wants to provoke you now.
But in racism.
No, just chat. Just a woman.
That's not my. I
Chat
said
it.
racism, though.
No.
I said racism.
No.
No. How can you compare cussing?
Because they're both aggravating.
No, but you can
they're
cuss.
both provoke-
You can cuss my skin. You can cuss my skin color. That's a mad thing, bro. Cuss my shoe size. That's not gonna bother me.
So you mean so you're fine with them? An insult's an insult, no matter
No,
what.
I
Nah,
said
I feel-
racial insult is different. Don't be like this, bro.
No.
Racial insult, you crazy. Racial insult. Your skin.
You're still insulting the person's humanity, whether it's your race, whether it's your masculinity. This is me as a human being that you're insulting.
It's so true.
So this
I
for
think-
me,
I
disrespect
think-
is disrespect.
I think you've been watered down still. You've been watered down.
Disrespect is disrespect.
You've been watered down, sadly, bro. I can't lie. If you're telling me
Nah.
that you're saying it's on the same level, someone insulting the way you dress
No.
to your skin color,
I didn't say dress.
but you said anything.
I said-
any
I said
insult,
a
I
woman-
agree
I
with
said-
what you just said. Still,
any insult,
same thing.
any insult is the same as racism.
I've said
Same thing,
a
bro.
woman comes
You've been watered
provoking
down as well,
you
bro.
again.
Sad.
They're insulting your humanity.
You've
They're
been
insulting your
Yeah.
humanity, your existence as a being, whether it's race, whether it's your
Bro, it's all the
masculinity,
same. It's
whether
just
it's
words,
your.
man.
I feel like
You get me?
I get where you're coming from, John. Like when it's a racist insult, it's another level. You get where I'm coming from.
mad, bro.
But I hear what you're saying. An insult's still an insult, bro. Don't get me wrong. Like
Yeah, insult's an insult.
like
bro.
no, it, like I always live by. If you have nothing good to say, don't say anything at all. You get where I'm coming from.
Simple as.
So
So why they
like-
say it then? You can have your opinion on someone. Sorry to cut you off, bro. You know, racism is like it's an opinion you have in your head,
Exactly.
and to bring it out and say it is another level, bro. Because people are racist behind closed doors. Don't get it twisted, bro.
I know that,
But
100%.
but coming out and saying you black monkey, you black this is that, the level of comfortability you have should be knocked down with a punch and a kick. Are you crazy, bro?
This,
You know racism. I can
Just leave that
this
to
one,
someone
this one
else,
is
bro.
this one's Black Panther.
No, but
Bro,
here's
leave
my
that
thing
one.
though. Here's what I'm saying. You've been watered down because it's like you now accept that this country's racist. You want nothing about it. You're just gonna leave it to be.
It's not about acceptance. It's the fact that
Man have been killed because of racism, bro.
okay, which is unfortunate, which I understand. However, I feel like with me myself, I feel like I've lived a life that I've carried myself to a position where I don't want, well, will never let someone else bring me down. This is why on social media, especially Instagram, you have people not trying to retaliate with the racist in the comments, but going to like these big chains, for example, Instagram companies to be like, this obviously is stupidity at its finest, and it's an issue. Why are they allowed to speak on a platform? These celebrities can't do anything about these trolls who come to them on a day-to-day basis.
You
Innit?
just said trolls. They're trolls.
Exactly.
They're trolls. You don't
Why are
pay
you giving
attention
them
to
the
trolls.
time of day?
Trolls are not.
Someone
Trolls are
calling
not.
you your niggas a troll as well.
No,
You
but-
can still be a
no.
troll live or in the flesh.
And
I
so,
even got a question
cool.
for you, man,
Yeah,
as
go
well. So my question is, what do you think about Mandem saying nigga? Do you feel like Mandem should stop it,
Yeah.
or
'Cause-
you think Mandem should allow
Really?
to?
Each one of us has said it this episode, and we're just coming with it because we're black.
Have I?
I've not said it to you like,
Said it,
like
said
you're
it.
my nigga.
No,
I've said someone said nigga
But
to me.
during this conversation, we've all
We've
said the
we've
word,
mentioned the
and
word.
we haven't given each other side at.
No, it's because we haven't. It's not a subject, bro. I didn't say to Sammy, my nigga, bro. We saying, bro, my nigga. That's when it's a problem. Someone said What about you, nigga?
Do we even-
that's,
do-
So
that's
if you was
do
a
we
white
even say
person,
nigga in this country?
because it's a subject, are you allowed to say it?
I've heard
subject.
people say it,
Yeah.
no,
but like,
But you're allowed to say it.
bro. I didn't say. I told you right now. I didn't say to Sammy, "Yo, my nigga." What you
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I just said as in like it's like reading a book.
But if you was
If
white
niggas in
right
the
now,
book-
if you was right, everything that you've done today, would there be a problem?
If I was white,
Yeah, everything you've said today.
I feel like probably yeah.
So that's racism.
How though?
I just don't understand the word nigga. Just no one should
I
say it
feel-
personally. In my
no one
opinion,
should. No one should
say it.
No one should say it. But for a white person to say it, it's because of the connotations that come behind it. Like the word is very deep rooted.
Then just don't say
Exactly.
it. Like you can actually make words go extinct. Oh my god,
Extinction.
that's the word.
No, but
I'm never
yeah.
gonna try again, bro.
But I was actually saying like it's like reading a book like of Mice and Men. Read it in school. People were saying
bro.
George said my
Nigga,
nigga, and a white man will read it because like you can. It's in a book, bro.
It's in a book,
It's in
yeah.
a book. Same way I'm saying now, like the person said my nigga. I didn't say to Sammy, yo my nigga. That's different. That's a subject. I've said it as in I'm reading the book. Like I will never. I don't even say nigga, bro. I don't go to my guys like yo my nigga. I'm saying. It sounds weird to me. That sounds.
I
weird.
feel like at the end of the day, like I always say, everyone's hypocrites. For example, like what Josh said in terms of nigga, the word shouldn't be said in it. At the end of the day, we as black
still
people,
gonna say it
we
is.
say it. Same way,
But
with,
do we say it
same
though?
way like women. Some girls they'll talk about you can't say that. That's misogynistic. You don't respect women. But your hair listen to bitch. I want noddy on a day to day. Like you're there
Yeah, hey.
listening to drill. All these
Nah,
derogatory
yeah, that's still-
pieces of language. Like everyone's hypocrites.
Yeah.
Until it suits them
And I feel like as well,
and they
like,
can play victim, then yeah, sorry.
yeah, I feel like, sorry to cut you off. I feel like as well, like a lot of black people don't know that they're being racist sometimes, especially to like Asians.
Yeah.
Like we downplay their thing,
Yeah.
but when white people do it to us, we're raw, erupting like
Yeah.
one volcano. Do you get where I'm coming from? I feel like if we as black people are gonna play the racist thing and say we don't like the racism and that, we have to also do our part. Like, bro, we can't be violating and stuff like that.
See what you said is that. See what some black people do. They want to, how can I say, see the racism card. It's as if it's this limited edition card that we're at the top, we're the most hated, this and that, and then it's like that allows them to say whatever they want to anyone else.
Yeah.
Like you always hear people say, "Oh, I'm black. I can't be racist because I'm black," but it'll be disrespecting other people left, right, and center.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But like I used to see things like a Chinese man will be walking towards us and a girl won't be with a mask and that, and then all of a sudden, because obviously COVID and that, and it's coming from that, put on a mask and all moving all mad and moving.
There's
You're
a bit of
thinking,
Asian racism at the start.
yeah, exactly. Do you get what I'm coming from? How do you think they feel? Like, even though that there's nothing they can do. Like, I mean, they don't know about it. They're suffering as much as anybody else. To get where I'm coming from, but like the fact that people are now down treating them, you know, like even fam, Donald Trump was saying what's he saying, Chinese flu or something like that. It's like, bro, like mad. Like people don't, you know, and he was just doing it like as average, and that's what people are gonna pick up. Well, if Donald Trump is doing it, why can't I say Chinese food? Do you get where I'm coming from? So like, I feel like if we're gonna do the racism thing, like if we can't let, like, you have to basically like say, if like I can't allow racism, but I can't be racist as well.
Yeah.
You get where I'm coming from? Because really and truly, like, if you really deep it, black people are a minority, Asian people are a minority. Like,
we're 3%, bro.
you get where I'm coming from? You get where I'm coming from?
Even Love Island, you know, I'm not there complaining about the amount of black people.
Bro, I've stopped watching that show.
You get
bro.
me?
Bro, I just ain't had the time
You get
to
me?
even
I don't
watch it.
complain about it. Like,
I'm there on Twitter just for the laughs. I'm just seeing Love Island, they're complaining. Love Island is a representation of the UK. How many of us black people represent the UK? Like,
True.
what?
less than 3%.
But bro,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, I remember like a news article post when Anthony Joshua got arrested. It was named Nigerian, but as soon as he wins belts, British boxer. You know, you get where I'm coming from. Like, they only change it when it's praise. When it's
That's an
punishment,
issue.
they go back. They don't want that. You get where I'm coming from. Even what's my man's name? What's my man's name? Even this new Love Island guy. He put he said nigger on Instagram.
Yeah.
Bro, he's not out of the villa, but apparently Sharif that said that said cunt. That said cunt. They sent them out quickly.
Oh, is that like 2 seasons ago?
Yeah, bro, that's mad.
Is that why he got kicked out? He said cunt.
Yeah, something like that.
I
Or
thought-
he kicked someone, something like that. I don't know.
I
I don't
thought he
know.
backed out his thing in front of everyone.
No.
But either way, that Danny guy just at least had the N word in his comment.
Bro, a
Nothing
man
done,
just
nothing done.
apologized and kept it stepping, bro. Come on, man. Especially these big companies and that. Like, if
They
you,
could do more.
yeah, like you have to. Like, come on, man. Like, and a lot of these companies they put all these values. You don't sadness or diverse. Broski, show it. Stop putting the words out there. Actions.
Do you know where it starts? From the top, from the Boris to the Pretty Patel. That's where it starts, and it's watered down into black people, into white people, Asians. They think it's normal to accept it, bro. I'll always show you, man. Yeah, racism is a belief in it. It's systemic, bro, and it's like it's in your heart. Yeah, so you can have your opinion, but bring yourself to come and say to someone, "You N-word, you monkey." That is another level of just confidence and comfortability that I will never accept. Like, if you look at me differently, cross the road, I don't mind. It don't bother me. But to say it to my face, nah. You're brave. And that bravery deserves a knocking down. Knock down a peg. I don't believe in violence. I don't promote the violence. But racism is not a joke. It's not a joking matter, fam.
Like producer, but some people need a good slap.
Bro, racism is not that thing. So I wanted to ask, I think we'll touch on like racism and that. So you man do apprenticeships, innit?
Yeah.
How's that been in terms of like just settling in? Do you feel like you're like a minority in an apprenticeship? Because how I look at it is like you're just the only like maybe 2-3 black guys. You walk into like an office.
You see what it is?
And
with I don't know about that guy in it, but with me and Uche's personalities, we are able to bond, build relationships. We're likable people.
What are you trying to say?
You're not likable.
What do you mean I'm not likable?
What do you want me to say?
What do you mean I'm not likable?
You're not likable.
What do you mean I'm not likable?
The audience don't like you, bro.
Okay, but I'm likable in the workplace. What do you mean?
Hey, drop it in the comments if you like this. No, but what I'm trying to say, we're actually sociable, we're networkable people. So whatever environment you put us in, we're gonna make these people like us regardless.
Like literally, like we just, we don't come there with that mentality. I'm the only black guy.
Yeah,
I just come, it, bro. I come there like I'm here to work. People. I'm here to meet new people. Like, literally, tell me something about you is different. Like, literally, I tell people like I snowboard. People like, you snowboard. Like you snowboard. Like
tell me more.
Like, you get where I'm coming from. Like it's different. You get where I'm coming from.
But if you're going with the mentality that it's an office filled with white people and I need to make sure that they don't look at me a type of way, that's just what's gonna play. That's how it's gonna play out, bro. That's how it's gonna play out. I enjoy my apprenticeship, bro. I enjoy what I do.
I actually I love my team. Like
you get it? My team's pattern.
They're so funny as well. Like
the things they talk about, the things we talk about, you wouldn't expect it, and I can't even say it on YouTube, bro. The things we talk about in the office are so crazy, but it's so funny. And what makes it better is because you're enjoying yourself. That 9 to 5 blows past, bro. Next thing you know, it's 5 o'clock. Everyone's saying, it's time to go. I'm shouting the essay. Let's go to the pub, bro. It's Friday,
bro. Like, do you get me? Like, they make it enjoyable. Like, you have, you always have the people that you can go to. Do you get where I'm coming from? They make work not feel like work. It feels like you're here to enjoy it. You feel me?
Yes, you've been very quiet though. Do you not like your apprenticeship?
I'll say I don't big friend in it, but but no, mine is calm in it. As in, like, I feel like the reason why I have the job is because I'm qualified.
Jeez.
Race outside of it, everything else.
Qualified.
At the end of the day, I'm qualified for the job.
We did interviews to get this job.
That's what I rate. That's why they should look at you about racism, because you're qualified. You should be there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I worked my way here.
You get it, bro.
And
so for them to racist after, like,
it wasn't like my dad had a job role and he brought me in. I worked here. They worked here. I didn't know anyone here before getting into here, so I've got my foot into the door and I'm now climbing up. So you can't. What's racism about? Yeah. And at work as well, don't ever let people be racist to you, bro. If you have the slightest feeling that someone's being bold, pull them up on it.
But you just said right now on the road, you let someone be racist and walk away.
No, I didn't.
You said let someone walk away, right? You said they walk away.
I said I wouldn't fight them.
You said they walk away though.
Yeah, but I'm not saying I'm gonna fight someone in the office. I'm saying I'm gonna pull them up on it. Like,
how would you pull them up on it? What would you say to them?
I'd say that comment can't run.
Okay.
Literally, I'd just say that comment.
Say
that comment can't run, or I didn't appreciate what you just said.
that's good. Because for me, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I feel like when you go to them environments,
Yeah,
there's always like a little, not like a little nerve, but it's like something's in the air, like a chip in the shoulder. Something just there, like, and they don't want to say something because
obviously not for me, innit? But if like it hasn't happened to me yet, but obviously I'm ready. Like if it happens to me, bro, I'll pull you up on it, bro. This is work, bro. I'm snitching to HR, bro. I'm talking to my manager, like that can't run around here, like.
Like one thing I've noticed, like it may or may not make sense, but I've noticed that in the workplace, or just with people from different backgrounds, we're the same, but we're different. So it's like we're the same as in like for the occupation that we're in, it's a same playing field, but we're different in that like I can learn from you, you can learn from me,
Definitely.
and I feel like that dynamic of understanding each other is what makes working at my place.
And I just started I just started a new role, so like a new job like a month ago, and that's what I like a lot, because the people I'm working with, I feel comfortable to make suggestions. Like I feel comfortable to say, why are you doing it like that? Wouldn't it make more sense to do it like this? So I feel like I'm actually a part of the team. Like I'm contributing. Like I'm actually, I'm pulling my weight. Do you get it? So I don't just feel like an apprentice, bro. I feel like a part of the team. I feel like before, or there may be like an agenda that as an apprentice, like you should just be quiet. You should just watch, do your work. But I feel like I'm actually part of the team, and I feel like they've actually welcomed me.
Yeah, that's the best way still.
And I feel like something that we should also tell the audience. Like I feel like it's not really a racist thing, but I feel like there's always this barrier block with skin color. So in terms of like our interactions with probably someone that's white and someone who's white, their interactions with us, it's like, for instance, like you said, you can socialize with. I feel like I can socialize with more people than you. Only because of...
It's a big statement, boy.
Oh, no.
I feel like we should have a young vote about that.
When he says socialize with more people, I feel like, I'm going to say it how it is. Within our community, as in the black community, that's what you talk about. You don't have a lot of that friends from a different background. So with me...
But in the office, I do. And
yeah, but we're talking about...
Matters.
So I bring anywho.
No, that's not, in the office I do.
In the office, that's all that matters, right? But what I'm trying to say is like, for instance.
Or you're trying to say at work you're sociable.
Yeah, even outside I'm sociable. So for instance, like when I'm going out, why do I have to be like, oh, I'm going out with my white friends? Like, why do I need to say I'm going out with my white friends?
Who said that?
No, I don't say that.
Like, this guy's capping. This guy's capping. Like for instance, if I'm not gonna say what you said yesterday.
Who said that?
I'm not gonna say what you said yesterday. But no, what I'm trying to say is like
You're not rolling.
For instance, let's just say an AP. If you were to have an AP with us, man, would you be more than likely to bring your white friends?
Yeah, if they're your friends, yeah, why not?
Okay, some people find an issue just because of the...
No, that's racism, bro.
You get...
It's 2021, man.
But then again...
These discussions shouldn't even happen.
Exactly, but what I'm trying to say is that...
2021.
If you... Instead of you just to have that barrier, that barrier block in your head that because of their colour, you'll realise that once you try your best to break it down, you've actually got more in common with them than probably my man that's the same colour than you. You get me?
But before we get too deep into that, I think we should actually wrap it up because we've got enough time. Yeah.
Literally.
But
yeah, fam. I haven't like... For me, I experienced racism in football, innit? When I was playing football. Guy called me big black cunt.
Oh, boy.
I said, yo. I told the referee called me big black cunt, you know? Referee was like, what can I do about it? I said, what do you mean, what can you do about it? I was like, let me stop this whole game and check my man. Big black cunt, bro. Nah, man, you can't be insulting me, bro.
It's crazy. It's
like,
crazy.
For me, I said before, like, you can have your beliefs, keep it to yourself. Just don't tell me that.
Yeah.
With me, I'm very open. Like, I'm not racist. I'm not gonna say I don't like a white person. Like, nah, man. Like, we'll won. Like, we'll won, literally. So, we win together, we lose together. We'll won. And the whole racism, like, he was this skin color, I just don't agree with it, man. I'll never accept it.
It's racism is such a weird, like, it's just got so many branches and that, so, you know, like, it's gonna take time to dissect and really go through it. But some people actually do have the time, some people don't have the time. You get one coming from, some people just get on with their lives, so.
That's true, still.
I feel like it will always exist, but...
You said?
I feel like it will always exist, racism, but you can do things to alleviate it and not to make it as like just to cut it down, basically.
I wish people more like me in it. Just say how it is, bruv. Don't accept it. If you see it, punish it.
You got Punisher over here.
See it and punish it, bro.
No,
See it and
yeah.
punish it, man. Because it will change lives, innit? Like, it's affecting lives to this day. To this day, it affects lives, bro. Racism. Just making someone feel bad about their skin colour.
True. Something they can't even change.
Can't change that, man. But, yeah, man. Diversity, inclusivity, we're here for it. I love my white friends. I love my yardie friends, you know. There, man. So what are you saying? Connect Free Podcast. It's been a short episode, but yeah, man. Maybe part 2 loading.
Part two, you done for that too?
Part 2.
We've got way more we can talk about.
Yeah,
way more stuff.
Anything
man.
needs to promote out?
Oh
Yeah,
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 so
bro.
obviously I got a little clothing brand, Murder's S. Obviously, this is even a new drop on that, but you know, yeah, check it out on Insta. It's on Insta, even on TikTok as
You'll
well.
catch it in the bio as well.
Yeah.
We'll put it down there.
Alright.
I love it. That's John.
Yes.
That's Big Uche in the building. Over and out.
Love, bro. Safe coming down, man.
Love for coming.
Listen, it's a pleasure, man. Like podcasts are not easy.